What's going on, crypto fam? Welcome back. All right, so straight off, we have Steve Rocket Crypto, right, who is a part of the Saitamask development team. All right, he ended up making a video today explaining the features that we'll be able to use the moment Saitamask is released. All right, but before we do hop into the features and stuff that he went over, note that Steve didn't mention that Max, who's the main developer over at Saitamask, all right, Max reached out to Certic, which is the company that is doing the audit on the Saitamask app, right? But he said that Max has not heard any news from them. But do keep in mind that they are trying their best to actually get updates for us, all right? So as far as that, let's hop into it. Number 3, features we'll have access to when Saitamask is first released. So Steve mentioned that the swap would pretty much be the first feature, obviously, that we'll be able to use on the Saitamask app, all right? So yeah, we'll be able to use the swap the first day the app comes out. So people will pretty much be able to, purchase Saitama, by like swapping Ethereum for Saitama, or maybe even swapping like SHI for Saitama, or whatever other Ethereum token that you can swap for Saitama, or vice versa. You'll be able to do that on Saitamask, all right? Next part, and I want everybody to listen to this part carefully, all right, because I had to like rewind it 3 or 4 times when he actually said this. But Steve did say that the staking feature will not be enabled on the first day of the app release, but it will be coming right after the launch, right? I had to like go over that in my head a few times. So he said it won't come out just instantly, like I'm assuming like that day, but the fact that he said that it will be coming right after the launch, my theory on this is maybe the staking feature will take a few days or maybe like 1 to 2 weeks to be enabled. So to me, it sounds like when Saitamask gets released, there'll be like a version 1 of it, and that's actually what Steve said. He said that pretty much they'll roll out with like the version 1, like the V1 of the app, right? So in my mind, I'm assuming it's going to kind of be like a beta version, right? Like a beta version of the app, just to see how like the app is working. Then when they see that everything is running smooth and the staking function is ready, we'll most likely have to update the app, and then we'll be able to stake our Saitama. All right, that's pretty much what I feel like is what he meant to say, all right, or how things will pan out and work. And then number 5, right? Number 5, he said next is the Google Pay, Apple Pay, bank transfer payment options. All right, that's going to be one of the, obviously the biggest features on the Saitamask, right? Making it a lot easier, a lot more efficient, and super straightforward when it comes to people who are, not too, tech savvy when it comes to, getting into crypto, buying crypto and stuff. Yeah, Steve said that this feature will come in with version 2 of the app. So most likely the same time the staking feature will come into the app also. Just like I said earlier, even though Steve said that, staking won't be, it won't instantly be there when the app comes out. He said it'll come out sometime very soon afterwards. So I'm assuming, that'll be version 2. Like I said before, we'll most likely have to update our app, right? Our Saitamask app. Once we get the update, I'm sure that's when the payment options will be enabled, and then that's when the staking feature will also be enabled also, okay? But yes, other than that, let me know what you guys think about these updates. I know a lot of y'all are just, you're pretty much over, these type of like little updates and stuff, but keep in mind, like I said before, we have to be patient. When it comes to, Certic doing the audit, they will not release this app, right? They will not give the green light until this thing is 100% perfect, all right? I do have faith in the developers, right? I haven't lost faith, even though like my last stream, I was just saying like, I did mention that a few things that the developers can definitely, get better in the future, doing. But yeah, as far as, this type of stuff right here, I feel like they are delivering for us, even though this too, and I'm gonna make a separate video on this also. Keep in mind, just because you guys aren't really seeing too much in the front, don't mean they're not doing anything behind the scenes, all right? I know a lot of people feel like, the app isn't out. The price is, it's super volatile right now with all the events happening. The price is going up. I did see the price go up to like 0.7 something earlier. Last time I checked, it was at 0.59. So the price is volatile right now. It's super, it's going up, it's going down. It's trying to consolidate, but with all the events, like I said, the events and people just, just waiting for the app and stuff. This price is still trying to figure out where it's going to, consolidate naturally. But I know, well, I won't say I know, but I do feel like once the Saitamask app is released, we'll definitely start getting a more organic and a more natural consolidation when it comes to the price, because that's the main feature that people are looking forward to, all right? And I understand, that's the main feature, one of the main features I'm looking forward to too also, all right? But yes, other than that, like I said before, I feel like they are working behind the scenes. All right, and then number 6, Steve then said we won't be on Uniswap anymore. And honestly, I'm still trying to like wrap my head around what he means exactly when he says this. He says we won't be on Uniswap anymore, but then he goes on to say that we'll have our own liquidity pool on Saitamask, right? And I do understand that in order to have our own liquidity on Saitamask, they'll have to transfer some Saitama tokens into the Saitamask liquidity pool. So there's enough tokens that people can use to pretty much buy and sell with on Saitamask. For those who are unfamiliar with like liquidity pools and stuff, liquidity pool is pretty much just it's just a supply of tokens that allows buyers and sellers like us pretty much be allowed to like do transactions on, you know, certain platforms and stuff. So like there's a liquidity pool on Uniswap, there's a liquidity pool for you know, like gate.io, any like exchanges or apps that sells a certain token, they'll have their own liquidity pool which people can either buy from or sell to, right? That's what liquidity pools pretty much are. But yeah, as far as him saying like yeah, we won't be on Uniswap anymore, I'm not even going to assume anything. I'm gonna just wait to yeah, so like I said down here, when he says we won't be on Uniswap anymore, I don't want to say anything that may be incorrect. So I'll reach out personally to Steve and see if he can answer this in a more like understandable way for everybody. And then number 8, he says the fees will be much lower on Saitamask, but because we're technically still on the Ethereum blockchain, the Ethereum gas fees will still remain. So when he said like the fees will be much lower, I think he's going by the fees as far as like there's like a certain like fee to where like whenever you like transact. So I think he said like the fees when it comes to that, you know, having to like, you know, give up some of your Saitama tokens while you're doing a transaction, that fee will be lower. But the gas fees, right? The gas fees will still be pretty much the Ethereum gas fee price, right? Because technically Saitama is still on the Ethereum blockchain. And they said that the Saitama blockchain won't be out till like, you know, I think maybe like 2023 or I don't know, late 2022. But it's going to be a long while before, you know, we have our own blockchain. All right. So yeah, but that's cool. I mean, that's definitely a start. You know, anytime, as long as we could get some type of fees lowered, I'm with it. All right. And then number 9, it says he says we'll be able to get our data info and like statistics on Saitamask. So of course, like when you want to keep up with either, you know, Saitama or any other cryptos that you have in your wallet, you'll be able to pretty much, you know, check like, you know, how much percentage has been up, what the market cap is, this, that, and the third. All right. What rank it is and everything. And then last but not least, right here, number 10, he said beware of scammers. Pretty much everyone on social media. There's when it comes to crypto, and I'm actually going to make a separate video discussing this. When it comes to crypto, it's like scammers galore. Like there's scammers on YouTube, all right? It's fake YouTube live streams pretending to be like the developers of Saitama, saying that, you know, if you guys send us 2 billion Saitama tokens, we'll send you 4 billion. Like we'll double whatever the amount you send us. Scam. Random people that'll like just, you know, DM you, like message you on Telegram saying, you know, they'll like pretend that they're like a part of like a development team, or they'll pretend like they're customer support, technical support. Scam. Be careful on Twitter. Like don't click any. I know a lot of times people be doing like giveaways or whatever. They say like, hey, doing a Saitama or sheep giveaway, go to this website, yada yada. Like you gotta be careful on Twitter. Also, don't connect your crypto wallet to like random sites that you aren't 1000% sure is safe. You know, fake Instagram pages. Like we just found out not too long ago that the somebody made like a Saitama Instagram page, and they were pretty much trying to pretend like that was like the original Saitama page, like by the original team, and they were actually trying to promote baby Saitama. All right, so yeah, so watch out for like fake Instagram pages. You know, TikTok. I wouldn't be surprised if there's some fake scams on TikTok. Pretty much just any social media platform. Do not trust anybody. All right. I tell people like I try to tell people that their crypto wallet and like their, you know, seed phrases and everything, their password, look at that as like your social security number. Like ever since I was a kid, my mom always told me never show my social security card to anybody that's not like an actual professional, like you know, type of business that you know is legit or whatever. Yeah, so treat your wallet and everything like it's literally like your you know, ID, or say your social, anything, whatever is important. Yeah, there's crypto scammers everywhere. Also, when it comes to the staking, let me know in the comment sections how many of y'all are going to be staking your tokens. Are you going to stake all of them as soon as you can? Or are you going to put like a small amount in the staking feature, or how's that going to work? I'm still trying to figure out myself. I told myself I'm gonna put all my tokens in the staking feature, probably because like there's no penalty when it comes to like removing your stake tokens, but I don't know. I got to see how everything goes. And yes, other than that, thank y'all for watching. Hit that like button to show some support. If you haven't subscribed already, hit the sub button, hit that notification bell so you be the first ones to know. All right. And other than that, Take care. I'll see y'all soon. Peace.